I had done everything that I wanted to do in radio is essentially what it was. My only next jump up would be to move to a different market. And that wasn't what I wanted to do. Opened our very first checking account with $67. I had a career change that didn't work out the way I thought it was going to. And instead of panicking, I started stress baking.
We're here today at Oh My Cupcakes, and let me tell you, this is a gorgeous place. If you guys just order cupcakes and you get them delivered and you don't actually come in the store, you need to come in the store.
You need to come into the store.
Yes. So this is Melissa Johnson. Melissa owns Oh My Cupcakes, and we're here today to just talk about all the stuff that she does in the community, her businesses, things like that. So how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I am excellent.
Summer treating you well so far?
It is. Yeah. Well, you can see how much sun I get by my raccoon eyes. I keep saying I need to go outside without sunglasses on because I look ridiculous. But it is what it is. It gives me headaches, but I'm keeping the sunglasses on. So I'm going raccoon eyes all summer long.
I love it. I love it. Well, we were talking a little bit earlier about summertime and what that means for Oh My Cupcakes. And you were a little surprised when I said summertime is actually one of our slowest seasons of the year. This is kind of our quiet time.
I just assume that people eat cupcakes all year round. It doesn't really matter what time of the year it is, but I guess it makes sense.
Well, certainly they do eat cupcakes all year round, but you know, where we really shine are things like the corporate gifting opportunities for people. And in the summertime, I think it's a little harder to find people in the office and a little easier to find them on the golf course or on the boat.
Yes, exactly.
I'm not pointing any fingers, but so with that, people do a little bit less of that corporate gifting in the summer. And if you think about holidays, there are just not as many kind of food holidays other than the 4th of July, but not as many food holidays in the middle of summer. So it's kind of a quiet time.
Well, it's awesome. Nice way to at least catch your, catch your breath a little bit, make sure the business is running smoothly and things like that. So what is your biggest holiday?
So our biggest holiday by far is Valentine's Day. That's our biggest day of the year, but we have a very busy week of the year, and that is the week leading up to Mother's Day. So
everybody loves their mother.
Everybody loves their mother, and also during that time period, there are graduations happening. It's Teacher Appreciation Week. There's Nurse Appreciation Week, in addition, of course, to Mother's Day. And then a lot of baptisms, confirmations, things like that are happening around that time too. So tell you what, that is our very busy time.
Gotcha. So I guess I would assume that the vast majority of your business is things like that where people are ordering large amounts for an event, things like that, rather than just an individual customer like you see here walking up to grab a couple cupcakes, correct?
Yeah, we create this beautiful space, which like Kyle just said, if you haven't been in, if you've only had them delivered, come in and visit and stay a while. But when people come in and visit, we have this beautiful space that we've created for them. However, where we really our biggest revenue stream are those larger orders, things like weddings, which we have a few weddings in the summer, but in South Dakota, September is kind of our busiest wedding month. So that's kind of interesting too. I think in the middle of summer, people are worried it's just going to be too hot.
Yeah.
So
where did the thought process behind the business? First of all, is it a franchise or are you independent?
Independent. In fact, I started, opened our very first checking account with $67. I had a career change that didn't work out the way I thought it was going to. And instead of panicking, I started stress baking.
That's really how it started?
It really is. And
well, that's incredible.
It really is. And but at the same time, I was doing research about cupcake shops being this new thing all across the country. That was back in 2008, 2009.
Okay.
And I went to the bank and asked for a $40,000 loan with my business plan and stars in my eyes. And you know what was going on in 2009.
Gotcha.
Banks were not loaning money.
So they told you no?
They said, maybe I should consider alternate sources of funding.
Gotcha.
Just their gentle no. They're like, hey, if you've got a rich uncle, that'd be great, which I did not have.
Did you bring the cupcakes into the bank?
No,
that would have been a way better plan.
That would have been a better
plan. Who's not going to buy this?
Absolutely, absolutely. So we started very small subleasing commercial kitchen space from someone else, and then just grew little by little until here we are. We're in our Bridges location right here now. We've been here since 2013. We also have an east side location at 10th and Bonson that's been open since 2019, and then a mobile food truck that goes around as well. So we've got our little pop-up shop trailer that we take out and about, and that's what we're doing in the summertime. So we're doing a lot of pop-ups.
I guess I wasn't even aware of the pop-up side. Where do you go? How do people find you? Stuff like that.
Yeah, so I'm not sure when this will air, but coming up this weekend, as a matter of fact, we have Golf Addiction for Food Truck Friday. We do Food Truck Tuesdays at Golf Addiction sometimes.
Nice.
We've got one at Avera Dolly Farms coming up. Paws Pet Resort. So just kind of all over. We like to go where the people are. If they're not, coming to us in the middle of summer, we like to go out and meet them where they're at.
So is it mostly like a private establishment that's doing an event and then they're actually hiring you, or do you just pop up in areas and people can come where their people are?
Yeah, people will have asked us to come or booked us. And, for events or for businesses, for example, we do have kind of a minimum that we say, we kind of need to make this amount of money to make it so that we can staff it and all of that. But usually we don't have a problem meeting those minimums.
I'm sure. Yeah.
So,
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about all the things that you've been doing in the community and all your community involvement right now.
Oh yeah, well, community involvement has always been kind of one of the pillars of Oh My Cupcakes. Being generous within the community, because I always say, like, good neighbors help good neighbors, and that's who's coming in to shop with us. So we want to make sure we're giving back. So I feel blessed to have the time to volunteer my time to, I serve on the Avera Regional Council, which is the philanthropy arm of Avera.
Nice.
The South Dakota Retailers Association, I'm on that board as well. And then I serve on the board for Children's Home Society here in Sioux Falls too, and they do some exceptional work with kind of kids who come from hard places.
Yes.
I've done a lot of work with Startup Sioux Falls as well, which is really fun because Startup Sioux Falls they exist to help entrepreneurs and people with business ideas just bring those ideas to fruition. So I've gotten to work with them a bit as well.
That last one, Startup Sioux Falls, may be something that a lot of people in Sioux Falls don't know about. Talk to me a little bit about where it's located, a little bit more in depth on exactly what they do and other curriculum that they have, things like that.
Absolutely. So Startup Sioux Falls is located at, I'll probably get the address wrong, but I'm going to be close anyway. It's at about 6th and Phillips downtown, kind of across from the Jones 421 building. And so they're down there. They used to be called the South Dakota Business Technology Center.
Didn't know that.
And
when was that? How long was that?
That was some years ago, and they were out on the Southeast Tech campus. If I'm not mistaken.
They weren't at their current location.
Correct.
Okay.
So they are now Startup Sioux Falls, and Brienne Maynor is down there as the director, and she's a fantastic human. But they've got a great team overall. Some of the things they do are, I've gotten to lead a co-starters program, which is a 10-week program on how to start a business. Let's see, they have boot camp, which is the shorter version of that. It's a weekend version of co-starters. And then they just have lots of resources. You can have a membership to just be able to office from there. They've got some great co-working spaces down there, some great private places if you need to have a phone call or a meeting. So it's just a really great place for entrepreneurs and people who might be, their business might be existing for a while, but it's still a one-man show. And so they don't necessarily have an office space. And so, Startup does just a lot of great work in our community.
Tell us, where do the recipes and things like that come from? Clearly you said you just started baking, but were you a great baker prior to, or just over a long period of time you got a lot better? You know
what's really funny is my mom's maiden name was actually Baker.
Wow.
My family name there is Baker, was Baker. But anyway, I've always enjoyed baking and enjoyed baking in the kitchen with my girls. Early on, and I will say, when I say early on, maybe 2005 through 2008, somewhere in there, my girls and I were very young, I was too. My girls were, but I was a lot younger too. But we did something called the Great American Bake Sale. And the Great American Bake Sale was this event that people would do all across the country that was with the intent to end childhood hunger in America. And so you would bake things, you would sell them, and you would donate the money to this cause. And over the course of a few years, my girls raised about $6,000.
Incredible.
One brownie and cookie and cupcake at a
That is
time.
great.
But with that, we really learned that, gosh, we kind of enjoy baking together.
Wow.
And we learned how to bake in volume, what things would hold well in a freezer or not. We learned a lot of lessons. We were doing R&D and didn't even realize it, you know?
That's incredible.
And so all of those things kind of came together to make Oh My Cupcakes happen.
How about new recipes and new flavors and R&D and stuff like that? How does that work?
Yeah, so in the beginning, as I said, it was just a family, definitely a family thing. And now our family has grown.
Yeah.
We have about 35 people on our staff.
Wow.
Between the 2 stores and the pop-up shop and everything. And so now it's a collaborative effort for those recipes and even the ideas. We have a board in the back that's like just a marker board. But if you have an idea, write it down and there'll be like, how about a mango cupcake? How about a tiramisu? And some of those, it might take a while, but they do come to fruition. In fact, tiramisu is one of our flavors this month.
Really?
Yeah.
So then once you have an idea like that, then you just start messing with ingredients to attempt to get to something that's edible and ultimately good. That's literally how that works.
Sure. And over the years, of course, we've learned a few things about efficiency and sustainability in the sense of, can our team pull this off, right?
Sure.
And so now we've become more intentional about trying to utilize the same batters, like our vanilla batter, for example.
Okay.
What can we put in our vanilla batter that will be one batter that we have to make, but we can make it into 5 different kinds of cupcakes? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so it used to be that we would create an entirely new cake and an entirely new frosting. And that just becomes pretty labor intensive. And, you know, it's not as cost effective either. So, yeah, we've kind of learned to adapt over the years that way.
So you started in radio and then got into where you are today somehow.
Yeah, exactly. So I know radio to cupcakes. It's not exactly a natural progression, but you know, it's I knew that it was time to. I had done everything that I wanted to do in radio. Is essentially what it was. My only next jump up would be to move to a different market, and that wasn't what I wanted to do. Yeah. So I started looking at some other opportunities and knew that I loved working with women, especially if they'd been in kind of hard situations, and walking alongside of them, not counseling, but just being there for them. And so that was an area that I thought I was going to go into. That job didn't work out as a job, but now it was a women's ministry job. But if I'm doing it right, I get to do women's ministry every day. You know, I mean, we work with so many women here at the shop, and some of them have been through hard things. And so it's really been a joy to be able to see the impact that you can make even outside of the walls of a church or a formal organization.
I want to say again, if you have not been in this place, please, this week, come down here. It is absolutely gorgeous. And here's the deal. It looks great, smells way better. It's the best smelling place I've been in today for sure.
Oh, today for sure. I love it. And if you want to come down specifically on August 15th from 11 to 2,
perfect.
We have our Customer Appreciation Day, and we've got so much fun planned, including some delicious food provided by crew.
That is awesome. Zach will be out here, I'm sure, cooking away. So you won't be disappointed there either. We'll make it smell great outside and inside. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be great. Yeah. Can't wait to see you there.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll talk soon.